world, Shadowblade here with another episode of Factorio. Back with our Angels and Bob's mods, and we're having some fun here. I just noticed now that our light, we need lights, like something fierce. We also do not need to build those circuits because we have a bunch of them. Our place here is just not well lit. In the off camera, I did a couple of things. I just added in another smeltery here and this contraption. Oh, great. Which basically is the same as our iron right here, only we're feeding the ingots directly into these two, which are making steel, which have the same type of setup as our copper. So nothing really new, just adding on a couple of extra things. I used a different chemical plant here, just because I was making like 25. I think this makes like 25 per second. Yeah, and I needed 30. So with this guy crafting at 1.5 speed, it makes enough to keep this guy going. But something's wrong here. What's wrong? Oh, what? Okay. Apparently I never set that up to actually make stuff. So we've got steel now. We don't have to do pocket steel creations and crazy stuff like that, which is good. Really didn't want to do that. Let's see. Lights there, lights there. No lights here. So let's go like this. That works. And then we'll put some lights over here. Got lights kind of all over the place. All right. No kind of symmetry whatsoever. So we've extended this out. We're getting a little close to this thing here. Let's go ahead and snag up those stones. Purple geode. I redid this one because I think what we'll do for here is we'll get like other types of stuff, because we have a bunch of different smelting types of things that we can do. We can do steel, or we do all these things, but then we can also do the different types of stuff that we've gotten, like silicon, and I mean, you guys saw the sheer number of smeltery bits that we can do. So like even if we just put one of these down, oh, this is only the 4 main types. Well, okay then. But if we look at these guys here, you know, there's all these different types of stuff that can be done. Using all these different types of ingots. So there's aluminum ingots, chrome, cobalt, copper, gold, iron, lead, manganese, nickel, silicon, silver. So you can see there's tons of stuff. And then some of these down here are just combinations of different other stuff. But lots of this crap that we are going to have to deal with. So let's go ahead and give you these. My inventory is a little bit full of crap. So let's get rid of some of it. In here we could throw in some of this copper ingots. I also noticed that we're getting fairly low on the just green and red science that we can do, so might need to start thinking about getting blue science going, which would not be a horrible idea. There we go. What else we got? Lead, maybe? All right, that's pretty decent. 9 iron axes. Let's get rid of those. Could probably get rid of some of those small electric poles, but it's all right. You can see some of our ore patches here are starting to get used up. We do have some steel here still, so let's snag it. In fact, we'll snag all of this. Don't really need that anymore. And then let's start looking into what, speaking of lights, we should really have some lights on our smelteries down here. Let's clean this up a little bit. We've got that new yeah, that all works out just nice. And then we'll put some lights. All right, I like it. Okay, so let's do let's see what we need to do all this stuff. We can come in here and snag some nanobots. Huh. Go like that. Beauty. All right, so when we're looking for blue, or not blue science, we can start on doing military grade science packs. So we need piercing rounds, grenades, and gun turrets. Blue science we are also going to need fairly soon, but this will at least unlock a couple other things that we can do, because unfortunately we don't have blue science yet. What gives us blue science? Let's see, science. Oh, it's these things, I bet. Yep. What do we need for that? Plastics? Let's snag that then. But we can start working on some military science packs. So piercing rounds, grenades, and gun turrets. So let's pull out some of these guys. This is all military stuff. Okay, apparently we can't do them in regulars, so let's make some blue assembly machines. Alright, so piercing rounds, grenades, and gun turrets. Easy peasy. Is that right? Yep. Alright, so piercing rounds just needs copper, steel, and then regular goobs. So we'll take one of these. And they just need iron plate. Okay. So copper, steel, iron plate for the piercing rounds. And we can make these one every 3 seconds. Okay. These take coal and iron. Easy. These take iron, copper, and iron gear wheels. Which means we'll need one of these doing gear wheels. Alright. So, if we follow kind of what we've been doing, which is basically making 1 science pack per second, which I think is a good ratio. To make these guys, we make 2 every 10 seconds. So that's 1 every 5 seconds. So we need 5 of these guys making this, which means we're going to need 5 of each of these guys per second. So if we want 5 per second, these make 1 every 3 seconds. How fast do these guys make? They're 1 per second. Okay. And we only need 1 every 3 seconds. So let's see. If we do 3 of these, that's 1 per second. We need 5 per second. So if 3 is 1 per second, and we need 5 per second, we need that times 5. So 15 of these guys. Jeesh. This is gonna be a big factory for this military science. These guys make 1 every 8 seconds. Am I doing my maths right? That seems a little bit odd. Okay. We need 1 every 10 seconds. We need 5 every 10 seconds. So if we need 5 every 10 seconds, that means we only actually need a half per second. That's 1 every 2 seconds, right? Yeah, I think I had it backwards. So we need 1 every 2 seconds. This makes 1 every 3 seconds, so 2 of these should be sufficient. Yes. So Where's my cool little deal? All right, so we need 2 of these. This makes 1 every 8 seconds. We need 1 every 2 seconds. So that means if we do 4 of these every 8 seconds, we make 4. That's, well, let's see. If we have 8 of them, that's 1 per second. So yeah, 4 of them is 1 per 2 seconds. So we need 4 of these guys. And this makes the same. So we need 4 of these guys as well, but it's going to they take a lot of goop. So, so we need 4 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, and that will supply 5 factories of the military science packs. Aren't maths fun? Now this guy's pretty easy. We just bring in a couple of lines, a line of coal, a line of iron, and we should be able to do that. This guy, we're going to bring in copper and steel. So we could do a split line of copper and steel. Comes into these guys, and then this makes 1 per second. So 1 of those could feed 2 of these. So that'll be easy. This guy's going to be a bit more difficult because we're going to need, oh man, we need so much iron. 20 iron plate every 8 seconds, plus the gear wheels. This makes 1 every half second. That's 2 per second. That's so 1. This is kind of like a 1-to-1 deal with the gear wheels. That's a lot of iron goes into these guys. Okay, and then we need all 3 of these. To go on to a thing. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I think what we do is we'll set up, let's make all of these. We're going to need all these factories. Am I out of circuits? Let's grab some circuits. Grab some iron. I also did a little splitter here so that we could rebalance our iron. Okay, so the bullets are going to be very simple. So I won't do those here. I think what we do is we set up kind of this guy first, since he's going to be the hardest. So if we start here, how many gears do you need? 10 every 8 seconds. I think we can do that. That should work. And 8 seconds is fine. Yeah. So I think what we'll do is something like this. Gotta clear this guy's stuff out of the way. Okay, so we got that done. Let's snag these poles a little bit. These would be awesome. They're so they have so much area. And then I think we could do something like this. It uses up a lot of underground, but it'll be okay. We'll take some long-handed inserters. Oops. And this will be our gears. These are going to be our gun turrets. And they need more iron than copper. Let's see. 20 iron plate every 8 seconds. 20 iron plate every 2 seconds. Which is 10 iron per second. So these guys need pretty much their own full belt of iron. And we have no underground belts. Oh, I was going to set up a belt factory. I forgot. I think I did kind of over here. Yeah. And then we'll need another one coming down here. And this will be for the gears. It's like perfect. Then we need a couple more of these guys. And then what we could do, because we have cool inserters, is actually do something like this. We still want them to be fast because they need like grips of these things. Vehicle solar panels, sure. Oh, we can't do this. No, we can't. I lied. Disregard me. because we need these guys here. Grab some more of these things because we're going to need more. Huh. Is there a way? I don't think so. There is a way. We could do something like this. Basically, we'll mirror this on this. And what we can do is something like this. And we'll take this and we'll say, grab it from there. And this will be our copper line. And then we'll offload our guys using regular inserters. Let's grab some. Like so. And there we go. We've got this is why I spread them out like this, so I could power them nice and easy. And let's see, end of the line here. Looks like it's sufficient to not stop. Oh. Oopsie. Here. And there we go. That part's done. Nice. Hydro refining. We're actually getting into some pretty intricate stuff here. You get these chunks, and then you can sort the chunks. This basically makes sorting a bit more efficient. And the fact that you get more stuff out of the things. But I don't think we'll get into that until, I mean, we'll research it, but we're not going to get into that until we start getting our train network up and we're able to bring all the good stuff over. Okay. So we've got this part done. What we can do, since this is kind of a 4-to-4 deal with the grenades, is we can make this be our grenade line. And we'll feed grenades onto the other side of this belt. And what we were going to do here, this requires 10 coal, 5 iron plates. So we can kind of do what we did with the copper deal. Oops. Yeah, so we're going to need 8 more of these guys. And you pick up from there. Yeah. And we'll bring our iron, I think. Like so. And so many underground belts. I've got to make that. Coal. And that should be sufficient to make grenades for us. Come on, coal. All right. Good deal. All right, so we've got the assembling machines, or we've got our... Why, hello there. Advanced ore refining even more. All right. Are these... Yeah. They're blues. Okay. I thought I had put down gray ones for these guys for some reason. So, yeah. Now we've got these guys making grenades. Everybody's good? Yeah? 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 All right. So all we need now is the piercing rounds. I'll probably do those off camera because they're real easy. Basically, we're just making... there's only 2 of them, so we'll make a line of that. And then we'll just run this line and the piercing round line to the military science packs. And it should be good. How we're going to route them over to our things, I don't know yet. I think what I may do is actually reroute our things here to maybe come down the line or something. I don't know. Because ultimately there's like you need 3 lines of stuff for your science. Cobalt processing. Because there's 6 science packs in total. So, and we'll have to make a Plinko deal. But all of that's going to have to wait till next time because we're out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please tap on the like button. It helps me out and helps with the channel. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more content. But leave me a comment down below. I'd like to see what you guys think about this series and how we're progressing. We do definitely need to start getting into some of the petrochem stuff of it. But the blue science is going to force us kind of into that. And so that's kind of what I wanted to get this stuff set up. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next time. I've been Shadowblade. You guys stay sharp